ash borer is a small but destructive beetle. It was first detected in the U.S. and Michigan in 2002. Since then, it has been spread to 14 other states and has killed tens of millions of ash trees. Joining me now from the United States Department of Agriculture is Sharon Lusick and Dr. David Lance. Welcome to Connecticut Style. It's nice to have you both here.
Thank you.
So tell us about this beetle and how dangerous it is.
Well, it is a very dangerous beetle, and you are right. It has killed tens of millions of ash trees in 15 states. But at this point in time, we have not detected it in your state. So that's the good news.
Now, how is this impacting the region where they do have the beetle?
Like I said, so many states have lost ash trees by the hundreds, by the millions. It is essentially has the potential of wiping out the entire ash species across the country.
All right. Well, what are some of the signs or symptoms of this type of beetle?
Well, if you look at a tree that's infested with this insect, then when it starts to do more severe damage, you'll start to notice that the tops of the trees are starting to thin out a bit. You may get dead branches up in the tops of the trees. You may get a profusion of small shoots from areas down lower on the tree. Also woodpeckers like to feed on them, so you may see an increase in woodpecker damage up towards the tops of some of the trees.
Now, is there any sort of prevention to keep these beetles away from the trees? Anything we could do?
Well, the biggest thing is because the emerald ash borer beetle is not a good flyer. Well, I should say it is a good flyer, but it doesn't fly long distances. But what does spread the pest is individuals when they move firewood, in particular ash firewood. It's a really good firewood for wood-burning stoves and campfires, so it's not unusual when people have ash firewood when they go camping. Essentially, if there is the emerald ash borer beetle in that firewood, they have just transported it to a new location.
Now, earlier we saw some pictures of purple traps. What are they and how are they used?
Well, we're using purple traps in cooperation with our state cooperators to try and determine where this beetle exists at this point in time. The purple on these traps has been shown to attract the beetles, and there's also a lure inside that smells like components of ash scent that attract the beetles. So once they come to the traps are sticky and they'll get caught on it.
All right, now this beetle is not quite yet in Connecticut, but is there something that we should tell our viewers to do, or is there any information we need to get out there to prevent any damage?
Well, like I said, the big takeaway message is don't move firewood. If you use firewood for your home heating, make sure when you purchase it, you know that it is been cut down locally. You're not bringing in firewood from other states or other counties. And when you do travel, when you recreate, when you camp, when you go to the cottage, don't take firewood with you, but rather wait till you get to your destination and then purchase firewood locally.
All right, Sharon and Dr. Lance, thank you so much for being here on Connecticut Style. We're out of time, but it was very informative for us.
Thanks so much.
Good. Thank you.
All right, stay tuned.